Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play the Outer Worlds with me, Chocobilly. I'm just having a quick look through at our current missions we've got on the go, the quests even. So we've got the first one we started, Die Robot, which means we have to get a logic module from an auto-mechanical, which will tie in nicely, as that will probably be found at the geothermal plant, which is where we have to go for this mission, to divert the power from the geothermal plant, which ties in nicely to this mission, as we have to go and tell a bunch of deserters that we're going to divert power from the geothermal plant. So let's go to the geothermal plant. Just before that, I have screwed around with Parvati's, and I'm sorry if I said that horribly wrong. Well, I say I've screwed around, I haven't really done much. I've set her to distance far and her weapon ranged, simply for the fact that I don't want to, although it would be kind of funny to have two melee people going at it, but yeah, I just want her as far away from me as possible, sniping out people that are coming for me. Let's have a quick, so, aggressive, defensive, passive, oh, this isn't right. So passive only attacks targets the companion has been explicitly told to. Defensive, once told to attack a target, the companion continues to fight until combat is over. Or aggressive, yeah, just aggressive. I'm going to need her to have my back whilst I'm getting in the mix. Can I give her that? I can give her that. That means I can take that. Cool. Oh, the codex. I forgot about this thing. Most of it is just filled with tutorial stuff. I'll have to go through it in a moment just to get rid of that little asterisk. Yeah, so let's see, I've got, so, two-handed, one-handed, two-handed. I mean, I'm about to go somewhere with some energy, or machines, so having this would be quite nice. What's the other? So that's my one-handed. That's two-handed. I mean, I'm having that is nice, but yeah, the DPS is just too great to ignore. Cool. Right. Let's go see the guys at the botanical lab and tell them that we are going to turn their lights off. You come here often? No?
Ma'am, can we talk? Sorry.
Fine.
Can we talk? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
I agree with this sentiment. However, this is the thing, I don't know much about Off-World. Were these people missold on what they were getting? Or were they given all the facts and they decided to come here and then they deserted anyway? This is really what I want, because if you're deserting because you come here and it's inhumane and it's not quite right, that's the price you pay for getting to start anew. And at the end of the day, everyone's covered by this umbrella of everyone's part of the Spacer's Choice family. Yeah. Yeah, see if she knows.
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson.
That sounds like a fairly
All I
important
know
job.
is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Yeesh.
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
I mean, losing the son is... That's a shitty hand to be dealt. Especially being in a place like this, but... That doesn't necessarily mean this place was the cause.
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse.
This is why we're telling them, so they can come back at their own leisure.
It don't seem right to me, ma'am. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
We've heard of this vicar.
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing.
Imagine it's clean physically, but I imagine there's a lot of moral dirt in there.
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin.
They're
Now
not.
maybe he can think
They're
of
able to
something
come
else
back.
to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. Thanks, ma'am. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
And we know that her dad cared for her very deeply. Yeah, I need a little more info. I don't know if these guys were told to come. I mean, this has clearly been set up in as a big thing, and Space's Choice is made out to be this nasty conglomerate, but how true is that, really? Whatever. Where actually is it? Let's have a look at our map, shall we? East side of town. Right. Let's go have a word with the vicar. We haven't met him yet anyway, so it'd probably be a good idea to.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing.
I mean, it's... One of the weird things about this game, I'm finding, is that you want to take these situations seriously. Like, you want to actually weigh up the pros and cons and the morality of the situation. But the game is so tongue-in-cheek with its humour and even the narrative to a point. So I don't know realistically how things will pan out. It's like I want to do... I want the deserters to come back to town and join the flock again. That's what I would like. But I don't know how inhumane things are here and how missold they might have been on coming here. And well, as I said, people have been here for quite some time. I think they've said they've got generations here, so I'm treating this like they've just only just turned up, but really they've been here for some time. This is the landing bay. We need to actually be in Edgewater. Oh god. Let's have a quick look in this hut while we're here. Is that tomato sauce? Tomaco? Macco! Ooh, a necklace, yay. Oh yeah, we've also got a few skill buffs because of Pavati. Our engineering and tech skills, or a model spaceship, yay! So, lockpicking, some of the stealth skills. Oh! Which is useful. I'm not accustomed to using followers or companions, whatever you call them, throughout games like Skyrim, Fallout. I always just kind of did it on my own, and even in, was it Fallout 4 where you got dog meat, I wasn't hugely fond of the idea. I think the only real in-game companions I've ever been okay with is Elizabeth in Bioshock Infinite, and not really a companion, but some of the characters and the dog in Fable 3? 2? The two have kind of blurred into one in my mind. Guessing it's that place. Looks mildly like a church.
I've
Yeah.
always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Or in... What are we in? An orrery?
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Work fortifies the spirit.
You know, for a place that's... Well, I don't actually know anything about this religion, to be fair, so let's have a chat.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
Please
And
don't
Miss
give me more
Holcomb as
missions.
well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison. Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
Oh, this guy seems like a pragmatic kind of fellow.
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No. How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan. The Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. Mock me all you want. I know my beliefs to be true.
Yeah, right.
You don't talk to the Grand Architect. Once the universe was set in motion, it stepped back. It has no concern for us. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are able to deduce the properties of every particle in the universe and its trajectory, we will know everything. The future, the past, each person's place within the plan, all will be laid out before us, removing struggle and bringing peace. No one will ever need question their path again. Some even believe this ultimate knowledge will unlock mankind's true potential, and we will all become akin to Grand Architects ourselves, after a fashion.
No, never need to question your role again. That's kind of what makes us human, dude. Our ability to question such things.
I would love to discuss the finer points of my religion with you. Oh, wait. No, I wouldn't. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Yeah, let's get to the matter at hand.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
I mean, it was...
I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive...
It was
into
her
my mission.
that made us come
What does
here.
Mr.
Ultimately,
Thompson
it's her
ask you to
thoughts. I mean, Parvati was the... She's like, oh, I'm not cool with this. Why don't you go talk to the Vicar. So, okay, why don't you talk to the vicar? Yeah. No, you. That is one half of the plan. Why is there no just fix a geothermal plant and reroute the power to us?
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I didn't assume it would be safe, but okay.
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies
Here comes
outside
the
town's
mission.
walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. It's a handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
Getting some Saint of Ajora, the scriptures of Saint Ajora and the church from Five Anti-Tactics kind of vibes here. Yeah, these heretical notes shouldn't be left for everyone to see. We'll just store them away nicely in this fire.
On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf.
Uh-huh.
I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess this book, nor anyone willing to pay the price I can offer. Glad we see eye to eye. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Right. So, yeah. I want to get everyone back here at from the botanical gardens, or botanical laboratory even. Yeah, I want just uniting everyone under one banner is easier. I am not without heart, but I believe improvement. I said if the Spacer's Choice thing isn't really gonna be able to be improved, is it? I mean, if we take away the power from the deserters, they still have somewhere to go, provided Reed's being honest, and he will welcome them back. And they will ultimately have a place to stay, they'll have medical care, provided they also do their job. Yeah, it's Not an easy decision. No. Let's have a quick look-see. The illustrated manual. Alright, whereabouts is it? Over here. I believe this is the botanical lab, and this is the geothermal plant. Let's go get that book first. Was that up here we came to? I don't remember now. Where's... There you are.
Sure. No problem. I'll head over.
Yeah, so you can also use a click of the right thumbstick to deal some damage, which is nice. So, you know, it was hit. I wish here would show you some of the details for your weapon.
I'm on it. This will be quick. First one.
I've got into a bad habit of doing things like that. Ah, he's got a dog. Hey, buddy.
Got him all.
Wow. That was brutal. That's explosive. Don't shoot that. Give me your things. I want... Where's that big dude that we took down? Or was that him? Yeah, maybe it was. No. Nothing from Doggo. So they think he saw the scriptures here. Weapon parts, yeah, sure. Give me some mag picks so I can unlock things. Cave over by the river. Right. Okay, of course this wasn't going to be as simple as that.
Quiet.
Nice little touch. Nothing in there. Oh, there's a little bit of world building for you. Nothing like a healthy debate about one's origins. Don't need any of that stuff, but oh, ow. Actually, is my so it should only be one. Okay. Huh. It's kind of cool. I like that. Come on, Pavati. Stop falling off of crates. Bracelet. Oh, yeah. I don't think that is this place cleared out for the most part. Oh, no. Is that an arm? Cool, we are good to go. So it is over here. Over the river, it said. So is that the river there? We need to go up this way. It's not really on our way, but more exploration is never bad. Excuse me. Hopefully we'll find this book and then be able to quickly skip on over to the botanical labs, at which point I'll then call the episode. This is cool. That sounds like things.
Attacking.
You come here. Hey, I got the right time block. Mr. Doggo, you stop biting my friend. Alright. Cheers, bud. What's that whirring sound? Is it this thing? Right. Cave. The river entrance. Ooh. I like it. Getting some Oblivion mine. Ah! I don't know why, but whilst I was backpedaling, I tried sprinting. I want to do a backward sprint. Oh, there's enemies in here. Lots of enemies in here, it seems. I didn't grab everything. Give me everything. Ah! Tarmac and cheese. Alright, so this place is a little bit more than I anticipated. Not that that's a complaint. Oh, I can't open this. Cool.
Easy.
So we got everything. Decent. Something behind there. But, you know, you can't just walk into a cave like this and not, you know, just completely search out the place, right? That would just be, well, wrong. Might change up to my slippy knife. I don't know why I called it that. Oh, they're above us. Okay, right, yeah, no. If there's that many of them, then no. I don't fancy my chances against those guys. How far are the botanical labs? Not far, I don't think. Alright, let's just scoot our way over there.
Let's go.
Oh wow, she that's a bigger one. Okay. Alright, okay. You stop. Ah! Has leveled up. Good for her. I need to get out of here though, so... Oh no! Pavati! Ah! Will you stop? Oh, beautiful. Oh, okay, she gets back up. Well, that was a wonderful way to end this episode, I think. See you guys at the botanical lab.